5-year-olds do. But we see that a lot. One time I had this lady come through the x-ray. She was getting ready to come through the scanner. And she stood right outside the scanner and it was, God, what is wrong with that lady? And I kind of took a step back. I said, ma'am, are you okay? She said, I have a really bad cold. And I said, I could see that. And I said, are you ready to come on in here? And she kind of got in and a little, so I figured after she's done showing me her dance moves, she'd be ready to hold still for a minute. Then when she was done, she started coughing all over again, and I said, are you okay? And she said, just have this really bad cold. How many of you would want to sit next to her on the flight? Finally, I just said, ma'am, could you just kind of hold your hand or your arm over your mouth when you're coughing, please? Again, didn't most of our parents teach us that when we were little? At least mine did. One that I thought was really funny is one time this guy he had to get a bag check. And of course we always say, take all your liquids, gels, and aerosols out, no matter what size they are. So even if they're the small ones, they still have to come out. So this guy got a bag check, and I understand that people forget to take stuff out of their bags. This guy, we open his bag, and he has a big bottle of water there. And I said, sir, you have a bottle of water. You can't take that on the plane. And he said, oh, well, why not? And I said, well, remember we say you can't take any liquids, gels, or aerosols on the plane? He said, well, I didn't know a bottle of water is liquid. Seriously? One time I had this one lady who said that she had she's an Asian lady. I thought maybe I'm not hearing her right. You know, translations sometimes. And she said, I said, we need to examine your bag. You have something large in your bag. And she said, oh, it's roasted pot. And I thought, hey, that's going to be a problem. I open up her bag, and I'm looking around, and I see this giant lump, and I thought, what in the heck is this thing? I said, ma'am, what is this? She said, oh, roasted pot. But I already cooked it, and it's frozen. Pot roast. Translation barriers. One I found a couple other things I thought were pretty funny is this one guy, he had come through and he had taken his belt off, and for some guys their pants are about to fall down when they take off their belt. Well, his didn't, but he went back to the back to get all, put his belt back on and all that. And there was a lady in a wheelchair, like about right here. Okay, like she's right here, and there's this guy standing here. And I turn around and look, and he has his pants down to his knees. What in the heck is going on? Well, he decided that he needed to really get well tucked. So he just pulled him down right in front of, and I thought, he's really close to his mom there. Tucks himself, I can see his tighty whities. Tucks himself all back in, puts his belt on, and walks away, and I thought, well, she just got a free Chippendales dance show, didn't she? One time, speaking of guys with belts, an Asian guy walked up. I was doing tickets, and I said, sir, remember you need to take your belt and your shoes off before you go through the scanner. Well, I don't know if he understood what I said, because all of a sudden I hear this excitement behind me, and I turn around and look, and one of my coworkers standing by the scanner said, sir, you have to put your pants back on. Well, apparently, he thought I meant drop your pants. He did have underwear on, but pretty embarrassing. One time a lady came through, and we found a spot on her when she had her scanner, with the scanner. And she said, oh, I know what it is. If you could just take me back to the private room, I'll just be a second. So I said, all right. So took her back there. And she said, just a second. She had a lump right here, right? There it is. And she said, I know it looks really bad, but she said, see, I had sex with my boyfriend last night, and I was was just in such a hurry to strip off my clothes, and this morning I didn't want to be late for the plane. I just picked up everything and threw them on, and that's my thong underwear last night. Anyway, I really enjoyed working for TSA. It was a lot of fun and quite humorous. And one thing I want to say is when you have your bag, please don't overpack it and take your stuff out. Thank you.
Good job, Joe.